Pulse for iPad. I can give it no stronger recommendation than this game made me smile whilst playing it. And as someone who can end a session of Tiny Wings with jaw ache from gritting my teeth so hard, that's quite a recommendation. It's devilishly simple and all kinds of beautiful. Like Guitar Hero, made of ambient screensavers, you just have to tap the ball as the expanding circle passes it. Do this and you'll add to the music and release butterflies, sunglasses or something equally fitting to the music. Miss and you'll be punished by a dull fireworks squib. It gets tricky when the tempo speeds up and you're required to hit more than one orb at a time, but not so tricky that you're, by which I mean I'm, liable to give up. It's £2.99 on the iPad and 59p on the iPhone, but it's so beautiful I'd recommend using all that lovely iPad screen space if you can. Another London-based public transport app. Are we insane? Well, stay with us non-London folk, as this is an app you should see and then petition your local transport people to make for you. BusMapper is for people that love buses, such as me, and for people that love maps, also me. Dedicated to London buses, it will show you the route options available to you when getting from A to B, and there's even a one-press Get Me Home button for when it's all too much and you just want your sofa. In the main interface, it locates you via GPS, and then you can either enter an address or postcode or just tap where you want to end up. It then pulls up your options, each plotted on the map in a different colour. You can scroll through them individually or view the details of each, including route length and potential walking time on the details page. There are some things missing. It only shows one bus per inquiry, rather than chances for you to change buses to get to your destination, and if you tap on the screen, you'll automatically change your point A, so you have to be careful about that. However, I do not freaking care, because I love buses and this app that much. £1.19 and currently iPhone only. Here is a measure of how lazy I am. If my phone is in my bag, which is by my feet, sometimes it stops me sending a text because I can't be bothered to get my phone. It's also a testament to how cavernous my bag is. If I had an Android phone, that wouldn't be a problem though, thanks to LazyDroid, which allows you to control your phone and send messages from your computer desktop. It's very simple to operate. Download the free app from the market and then just enter the IP address provided by the app into a Chrome, Firefox or IE browser. That opens up a fairly basic looking window, but in that window is magic. Limited magic, but magic nonetheless. Contacts can be viewed, added and deleted from your browser, but more interestingly, you can send text messages. Unfortunately, you can't see responses, so you are eventually going to have to pick up your phone, but if you ever tire of using your fat fingers on a not sensitive touchscreen, this could be a godsend. You can also view the sensors on the phone, and in particular a map, and you can also view the files on your phone, including music and photos. Could this spell the end to having to find your phone in your bag? Maybe not, but it might just mean you can get away without using a laggy touchscreen keyboard.
When we first covered QR codes, those black and white squares that look a little bit like tiny magic eye puzzles, Windows Phone 7 wasn't even invented. There are now a smattering of QR reader apps on Zoom Marketplace, but they're all a little bit clunky, and NeoReader stands out as being the slickest of the lot. QR codes carry information, like text, contact details or web addresses. The idea is that you scan them with your phone camera to decode them. Unlike other platforms, you have to fire up the camera, take a photo first, confirm you want to use the photo, and then let the app process it before showing you the secret text within. It can't scan the code straight away without further intervention. All in all, it's a click-heavy process, but it's free and it does work, so you know, beggars and choosers.
For those without their finger on the hipster pulse of music, Hype Machine is a website that scrapes tunes from across the internet, playing for you the best of the newest, coolest, most blogged about music. And now there's an app. Hype Radio is, in the words of Mr. Hype Machine, a more sit-back experience. It's essentially a radio station where you can either just listen to the latest or most popular and have them fed in a never-ending fashion, or browse more specifically through genre. And the genres are pretty specific, including dream pop or indie-tronica. With each track, you have the option to love it or read the blog post attached to it, which is great for getting a bit more information on an unknown artist. There's also a monthly Hype Machine radio show you can go to if you just want a touch of everything. Or if you know your music blogs, you can browse by specific blog. Finally, My Mix will deliver a radio station full of stuff you might like based on the tracks and blogs you've favourited. Whilst it does work with 3G, you're going to get a more smooth, non-data hungry experience if you're on Wi-Fi. £1.79, it's a cheap shortcut to excellent music taste. Want more? Go to www.frackulous.com/follow for a glut of RSS-y, iTunes-y, podcasty, subscription-y options.